Today I'm going to do my loadout on my Veto Pro Pack Tech Pack Blackout Edition. It's everything I carry on a daily basis to do service and installs. Pretty heavy bag. A little over 40 pounds I think last time I weighed it. There's probably a handful of tools in there that I really don't need. But we're going to go over everything. It's what I like to carry, what gets me through the day, so I don't have to make 1,000 trips back and forth to the truck. So the first thing we'll do is go around the outside. I got this little pocket right here. I just keep some sandpaper and this little scratchy cloth thing. Not sure what that's called. Scotch Brite maybe. I got this pocket up here. Some extra valve cores, which I need to get some more, it looks like. A little tiny pipe cutter. Then I have this little pry bar, little mini pry bar. One of my friends at a garage gave it to me. It actually comes in handy quite a bit. Then we got this pocket right here. Tape measure, some extra gloves. That just kind of is a catch-all. Just if I need anything extra, I just throw it in there. Then on the side of it, I carry my headlamp, some tape, this little wrench, adjustable wrench. I use quite a bit actually. It's my favorite one. Got a little magnet in case I drop something. And this is just an extension. Right now I have this magnetic Phillips in it. This thing's pretty nice actually. It will not let the screw fall off. And then on this side, got my impact. A little torque wrench for shredders. And just a little tiny screwdriver, thermostat screwdriver, and the shredders valve core tool. And then we have all the tools, all the hand tools. So we'll just start with the pockets. In this front pocket here, we have a little torpedo level. Some extra wires. And some different size Allen keys that go on a little Klein ratcheting wrench I have. And in this one, we have all my different door switches for furnaces. Another wire. This one right here I actually found on Amazon. For reams, this thing works perfect. It's about the only one I use it for. I can't remember what it was called. An alligator door switch or something like that, maybe. And of course you got the old switcheroo. This is probably the best one. Then you got the Subco that only works 5% of the time. A magnetic tray. You gotta have a magnetic tray. We have a little stubby, the 8-in-1 Klein stubby with the adjustable end, and then it has a bunch of different bits in the top of it. I've been lucky enough to not lose any of them yet. Then I have flush cutters for the zip ties. Cut them flush with it so you don't cut yourself on them. Just a 4-in-1 ratcheting wrench. This was a waste of money, but I bought it anyways. It's for the pins on circuit boards. You just push it in there and it pops out. Been used like twice and it just kind of worked. Little flashlight. My service wrenches. The offset and then just a regular one. The UEI temperature probe. Couple markers. This one I got for when you need to get deep, like on doing a disconnect or something. You can't really fit a regular marker to mark your holes. This actually fits back in there because of how thin it is. And then we have this. This is the new Klein one that they came out with. It has they put a 9/16 on it, which I'll probably never use, but I bought it anyways. And we got all my zip ties. Two nut drivers, 1/4 inch and 5/16. I wrapped this tape around it because I popped a fuse changing a capacitor. So my thought was, if I wrap the tape around it and touch it, it shouldn't pop the fuse. I haven't tested it. That was the reason for it. And then we got the 11-in-1 Klein. This thing is my favorite screwdriver now. It's pretty nice. And we have the Klein insulated screwdriver. I love tools where you got 2-in-1. Saves me from having to carry another one, even though flatheads all really use anyways. Then we got my screwdriver for prying and beating things with. This is a 11/32 screwdriver. Usually you find that on condenser fan motors, and the air scrubbers we install use that size too. I have some Nipex linesmans. A Milwaukee, I think this is an 8-inch adjustable wrench. Nipex 11 or 10-inch. It's a smooth jaw. It's really nice if you're trying to get like the fan blade off of a a motor or something. I got your just 10-inch Nip-X Cobras. We have my PVC cutters. That thing's a new blade, actually. And then I have two types of wire strippers. The only reason I really carry these ones is for the option of the different crimp sizes here. These are my go-to. They're the needle nose Klein wire strippers. I don't like the crimper on it though. It doesn't work very well. And then we got some mini bolt cutters and my Milwaukee diagonal pliers. These things are nice and they're a lot cheaper and they're exactly like the Kleins. And I think that's all we got on that side. Let me get this put back together and then we'll check out the other side. Okay, so this is the back side of it. And here we have my stickers, a squeegee for the tape, some nylon. And this pocket is just a bunch of stuff. We have the little nut driver bits that go with this right angle attachment. It's very small, so works nice. A little thermostat screwdriver needs to go. A bunch of different, these are for the lock nuts on like conduit and liquid tight connectors. These are the new ones Klein came out with. They're really nice because you can actually get in a lot of areas with it. I have a couple different size bits for concrete masonry bits, and I have a couple for metal and wood, and then a reamer for cleaning your pipe up. What else? My little Klein flip bit. These are my couple little tiny bits and a Phillips. I was looking for that actually. That needs to go up here. So, and then we have a couple extra jumper wires, the key for locking caps, and then a little key for boilers to bleed the air out on the radiators. We have my Klein ratcheting bit. This thing is worth every dollar. I use this thing constantly. I use it to for the service valves, to open and close them. Use it. This one's for mini splits, so it's pretty nice. And I have the Malco flip bit for if it's like taped over, it has little teeth, so if you put a duck sill on it, it just bites right through it. This is supposed to clean crap, going blank, flame sensors. but it doesn't work very well. If the flame sensor is very bad, this thing's useless. I have a little bit, or a little, this goes on my drill. And then I can put like anything that wouldn't have a 1/4 inch on it. It just locks in there. Got a magnetizer, demagnetizer. And up here we have different ends for my meter. The alligator clips, these alligator clips, the needle leads. What else we have there? We have some antioxidant compound for like aluminum wire. Then I have a little mirror, inspection mirror, and some AA batteries. Then up here I just have a couple little things for my service wrenches. This one, these are both the same, but I cut the end off of this one, made it shorter because this only works on the liquid lines for most of them, because this is so long on the suction side it won't go in deep enough. And then I have some little snips. Mainly just use these for when I'm making like a little bracket for capacitors or something. Have my other Klein flip bit with the multi nut drivers on it. A little brush. This is something kind of new that I just got. This is a new Klein. I don't know how new it is. It's new to me. It has the infrared laser on it, and then it has an actual probe on it, and it's very fast. It works great. I've been using it quite a bit lately. Another marker. This is just a bunch of little zip ties. Then we have my non-contact voltage. It does 12 to 1,000 and 70 to 1,000 volts. It has a flashlight. We have the Top Test PT199 gas leak detector. This thing for 20 bucks is amazing. It's found leaks that I can't even find with bubbles and stuff. I mean, it'll show after a while, but you gotta let the bubbles sit on there for quite a bit for it to actually be noticeable. And then we have a little parts container, just screws and wire ends, wire nuts, some little caps, some fuses. These are little plugs that I use for when I drill holes in like return supply ducts and stuff, to put my temperature probes or my manometer in there to check static pressure and stuff. And then we got a couple extra batteries. And the last thing we got here is my meter, which is the Philpiece SC480. I love this thing. You can do the Bluetooth to your phone and everything, so I can Bluetooth it and I can go out somewhere else and I can see if I'm getting power or not. And that's everything. That's what I carry on a daily basis to get my job done. It's a very heavy backpack, but it holds everything I need it to hold, and the quality of these things is great. They're well worth every dollar. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe.